the dog owner might face. And with that in mind, here's more from Ewan.
I'm lucky where I live. I get to walk Frank wherever I want, and that's important because it's our time to bond. But not all places in the UK are the same. Certain councils have dog control orders or public space protection orders which restrict where you can walk. So Phil, what's the story here in your village?
So this is the start of the PSPO order.
Okay.
So essentially, you can go on the path here, but if you go onto the green area, you can get fined.
Really?
Yeah.
Where does it tell me that? Is there any signs or...?
There were some temporary ones put up that have since blown off and they've gone, so...
So Barney has to be quite controlled and behaves.
Exactly.
Hence I've not bought Frank, because he would be all over the place.
And yeah, exactly. And the thing is, he's been coming here for like 8 years of his life. He likes to go to the edges, obviously, and he prefers to be on the grass.
The dogs do, they like to sniff around, don't they?
Exactly. As soon as we saw the notifications go up, the first thing we did was ask what the consultation process was going to be. Unfortunately, by that point, the decision had been made. It was clear that none had been with the local residents. So I understand the council has a difficult job, but I think by getting us all in a room together and talking to us, we could have probably got to a better solution that would have benefited the whole community rather than something like this, which has just been, blanket imposed.
And this is an area coming up on the right, designated for the dogs, is it?
Yeah, so they built this area over here to be an area where you could let your dog off the lead. I don't really like using it. As you can see, this is some kind of aggregate, and there's lots of sharp bricks in there. I've heard that a lot of dogs who've used it have got injuries to their paws. It's muddy, it's not very pleasant. I think in summer, when you've got so many dogs using it as well, it's probably going to smell. So it's not ideal at all. I think just very badly planned and thought out.
So I've noticed some walkers coming up now. So
Yeah.
we're going to have to move to one side.
Exactly.
If we move to this side, then we're making them go onto the grass.
Exactly.
So now we're in trouble.
Exactly, and I wouldn't like to move somebody out the way onto the grass.
So in theory then, you've just had to spend £50 if someone wants to complain,
Again, yeah.
because you did the right thing and moved out of the way from an elderly couple walking along the path.
Exactly. So as you can see here, this is the old sign from the old dog control order. It's not been replaced since the PSPO was implemented. So all this stage is that the dog must be kept on a lead in the area. It doesn't say that they're not allowed on the grass. And the thing is, I did tell the council back in October that old sign was still up, and they've just ignored the email and just not done nothing about it.
And did this all come about because all of you dog walkers are bad owners? Were you letting your dogs foul everywhere?
Well, not at all. I think it's really unfair that responsible dog owners like myself and other people in the village have been unfairly tarnished by a couple of people that are irresponsible.
East Staffordshire Borough Council declined the offer to be interviewed, but they did issue a video statement.
We consulted 450 families around this area to see what their main concerns were, and their main concern was dog fouling. Be that dog fouling on the footpaths and pavements around, but principally on this public open space. They would not allow their children to play here because they were concerned for the children's safety. And we realised that if we wanted children to play, run around freely and enjoy this, we had to do something about it.
I'm pretty shocked there. I actually thought as long as your dog was under control and on a lead, they could walk anywhere. Obviously not. But in contrast, there is a place on the outskirts of London, near Lee Valley, where apparently that has been designed specifically to please everyone.